Hello, let's make connections. What do we have today? What do we have today? Quiet and mute, maybe? They feel related, but they don't. Volume? Maybe mute and volume, things you might see on a remote control or something? I don't really think that's right because volume is, it's not really one button. Yeah, I think that's all nothing. Kettle and snare. You could have kettle drums, snare drum, maybe? Yeah, oil drum. Okay, good. That's 3. Eardrum? Yes. That feels good. This is probably purple. It's probably missing word because my first thought was kinds of drums, but it's not really that. It's phrases that end with drum. I don't see any other candidates for that, so I'm just going to go ahead and try it. And it was right. There we go. Words before drum. Excellent. Oh, yield, slow, stop. These could be traffic signs. Quiet? I don't know. Like be quiet, and that's not really a traffic sign. Oh, okay. That felt like it was going to be good, seeing 3 immediately, but I don't necessarily see what it would actually be. Right. Okay. It could just be a red herring. Oh, calm, sleepy, slow. Quiet. Yeah, okay. So this just means not very active, I suppose. I mean, that feels fine. This is probably, I bet this is even maybe the yellow one. It is. Hardly bustling. Okay, so what? Oh, the yield, the gross, the net. These are kind of amounts you might be left with. The make. Is that make? Oh, yes, if it's a verb. You make that much, you yield that much, you gross that much, you net that much. So these are different, potentially different calculations, obviously, because gross and net are not the same thing, but they could all deal with kind of outcome or result or product. So then volume, home, stop. Oh, these are buttons. I was right about that, I think. Yeah, these are, buttons or controls or something on a TV or something like that. That was right. Yeah, the remote control functions, right? Okay, so that was what it is. They're functions, not buttons. So that's why volume is, not necessarily a specific one like volume up or volume down, because the overall function of addressing volume. Fairly straightforward. Yeah, that seems true enough. 97, so I got the 2 extra for purple first. So earn was the most common first, although not a huge disparity. Actually, oh, right, and purple wasn't even the lowest. And even the lowest was still a fifth of people. So actually very evenly distributed among the various choices in terms of getting one first today. Okay, so, right, look at that. Nearly half of people put gross, yield, volume, and net into amount. I can understand that. Volume is sort of an amount, but you can't use it as a verb, which the rest of these are potentially used that way. States of quietude, quiet, mute, sleepy, calm. Yeah. I mean, this is poorly phrased by the AI because these aren't states. These are adjectives. A state would be a noun. Quiet could be a noun, but sleepiness or calmness would be a state, I think. Playback controls, stop volume, slow, mute. Yeah, I guess I could see that, but yeah, slow would be fairly unusual, but you could have it actually. YouTube, I guess, has those controls for speed, so maybe that is fair enough. You are watching this on YouTube after all. Take, gross, yield, snare, net. I don't really know what that's about. Oh, I see. To capture something? I don't quite understand how that fits, but kinds of silence, volume, quiet, mute, calm. Yeah, I sort of was looking at that a bit early on, but it doesn't quite add up. Anyway, there we go. Those were the connections. Back tomorrow. Bye for now.